Miles here. Hope everyone's doing great as the season is getting going. I wanted to take a minute to do a quick walkthrough of the coaches site. Everyone should have gotten an email inviting you to join the coaches site and to join the WYHA Youth Hockey group on it. If you didn't, that just means there's another coach on your staff that already had access to this site and to this platform. We did a test run of it last year with a handful of coaches just to see how it worked, and we decided to expand it to all of our coaches. So if you didn't receive the invite, check with some of your assistants on your staffs, or um, reach out to me directly, and I can figure out who on your staff has the access. As a coaching staff, what I would do is share your login credentials with your coaching staff so that you can get started on this site. So really quick walkthrough here. A lot of times I've heard this called kind of the Facebook for hockey coaching. So as you get into the site, this is going to be your main feed here, and this is just people that you can follow. So I follow Thomas, and he's posting, and then there's some new coaches to follow as you get as you dive deeper and deeper into this. So this is just going to be your main feed for posts, and there's just so much information. You could spend all day on here. One thing I want to point out before we go to our WYHA group and our clipboards and our lockers, because that's pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about that. Is if you just look over here on some of these tags, like if I hit drills and practice plans, these are a couple of my posts right here. But if you scroll down, you can find any drill, any practice plan you want. The other thing I would suggest doing as you get started is use the search bar. So if you're looking for an angling drill, just type in angling up at the top. You can get presentations or drills as well. So this is one of my posts, but if I just go into Colin's posts here, he's going to have the drill and the description, and you can find it. But you can also watch presentations on different topics. So this is a presentation from Danny Heath. He runs Project Hockey out of Lakeville, I think. And so if you just play this video, he can walk through all the details and really get the teaching points, which I think is the value of moving to the coaches site, is that we're getting teaching points along with so many drills and everything like that. So really quick, I just wanted to go through our kind of area in this. So when you get into the site, you'll see this. If you click on lockers over here on the left, you're going to see our WYHA Youth Hockey locker. These are different clipboards as we scroll down here. So this TCS downloadable resources, I'd suggest looking at that. You have a practice plan you can print out, season activity tracking sheet, and a season plan tracking sheet. So that stuff is great. We have different sections of stuff that I'm going to be continually posting to and saving to these clipboards. So these are presentations on culture and leadership, defensive play, goalies, goalie resources. I'm slowly but surely releasing my podcast episodes on here, just another space where you can have them. Our Monday Night Skills videos, offensive play, and then these different categories. So one thing I wanted to point out on this WYHA hockey coaches community, this is the clipboard that I had planned on having. So if you're in the search bar, you find something really interesting and you'd like all the other WYHA coaches to know, what you can do is, I can show you how to do that really quick. So, but basically we're going to be saving to this clipboard anything that you guys think is interesting and we'd want other coaches in WYHA to know. So if I go back to Danny's presentation, I thought this was really good. I've seen this before. So when you're at this post, you just hit the save button right here, and you can go down and save it to WYHA Coaches Community. So if I go back to our locker here and click on Coaches Community, now this presentation is going to show up for everyone to see. So the other thing I would suggest doing once you get in here is pinning your favorite clipboards to the side here, which will just show up for easy access. So you can see like Jordan Butler, our 15A coach, posted this actually himself. Big drill database from Coach Nielsen. This is a classic. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar, but then he saved it to that coaches community. So I hope that is a quick and easy introduction to get you guys started. If you have any questions, just reach out and we can go from there. I'm new to this. We're all new to this, but I think this is, again, upgrading to something like this is going to give us teaching points, presentations, in-depth analytics, and analysis of how to actually teach and coach the game of hockey. And also, there's tactical stuff too. If you want to understand what would be good for a forecheck or anything like that, a penalty kill, this site really does have it all. If you, like I said, if you have any questions, just reach out anytime. HockeyOps@WYZATaHockey.org. Thanks.